Hey, how are you all doing today? My name is Harrison, also known as Steams AUS, and today what I'm going to be bringing you all is a cutting shapes and shuffle tutorial on the beginner steps. So if you want to start learning, this is definitely a good video for you to check out. And if you maybe know some of these steps while you're watching the video, I do have another tutorial that I made about a month ago, so that's over here. And so that's on intermediate and advanced steps. So that's a really good video to check out if you're looking for something a bit more challenging. But for those that want to start learning, this is a great video for you. So I'm basically going to be focusing on the steps that are pretty basic, that you can learn fairly easily. Some of them are still a little bit challenging, especially if you've had no sort of dance experience in the past. And I had made a tutorial on beginner shapes quite a while ago, about 2 years ago, but bro, that was bad. I'll just put a little bit of it up right now. What is going on? This is Harrison, or Steam Shapes, whatever you want to call me. You can see I had that long hair, and I don't know what I was thinking with that style, but so be it. So we'll keep on going with this now. So what else am I gonna say? So if you guys do enjoy this video, please remember to like the video, leave a comment if you have any questions. I will be responding to all comments, hopefully. And that's pretty much all for now. Remember to follow my Instagram. My handle's the same as my YouTube, Steams AUS. I'm really active there. I post videos every week. So if you want to go follow me there, I would really appreciate that. And that's all for now, and let's get into the video. Oh yeah, also remember to follow me on TikTok. We just hit 12K. But anyway, this has been a long intro, so let's get into the video. Showing you now is called the CHARLESTON, and pretty much this is the step you're going to have to learn everything else from, so it's very handy to learn this step. So we'll get into that now. So what you want to do is you want to jump and then lift one of your legs up so it looks something like that, and then you're going to want to cross this leg over like that, and then sort of the same thing with this one a little, so it's going to look something like that. And then once you're in this sort of position, with your back leg, you're going to want to bring that leg out and move your front leg a bit to the side, so it's something like that. And then once you do that, you're back in this position. It's the same thing. So you want to cross over again, and then lift your back leg out, cross over again, lift back leg out, move this one a bit, and then cross it in again. So I'll show that from a back view now, because that's a lot more helpful, I find. So you're going to want to jump and bring that leg out, and then cross them over, lift it up, cross them over. And so in full speed, sort of something like this. And then from the front in full speed, it's going to look something like that. Alright, so now I'm going to be showing you all the second step. So this step is known as the running man. So I'm going to be showing two different variations for this step. So the first one, what you want to do is you want to start in a position like this, and then it's the same thing sort of with the CHARLESTON. It's you want to start and then you want to jump and lift one of your legs up, but then what you're going to do this time is with this leg you're going to want to put it out this way, and then with your leg behind you want to move it this way, so it's going to look something like this. And then what you're going to do now is with this leg you're going to want to bring this back, so sort of in a jumping motion, and then bring your back leg up, so it's sort of like that. And then you're going to want to do the same thing, so you're going to want to bring it down again by sliding this leg back and moving this leg forward. And then the same thing once again, lift it up by moving that leg back, by sliding it and then moving this up, so sort of faster, it's going to look something like this. And so now I'm going to be showing you the second variation, and it's not that much different, but it sort of brings a nice little touch to it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do the same thing, lift your leg up by jumping, but this time when we slide our leg back, we're not going to want our front leg to be flat like this. It's going to look like this instead. It's like a little toe sort of flick on both sides. So you're going to want to, with your back foot, you're going to want to have the front of your toes sort of pointing upwards, and then you're going to want to have the heel of your foot pointing upwards with your front leg. So it's going to look like this. So this next step that I'm going to be showing you now is a sort of toe flick sort of move. So what you're going to want to do is, it's going to look like this first of all. So it's sort of like that. So this one's a bit harder to explain, but I think I know what I'm going to say. So you're pretty much going to want to, with your foot that's on the outside, you're going to want to flick that out, and then with this foot you're going to want to move it like that, so it sort of looks like that. So on your left side you're going to want to move your left foot out, but that's probably your right when you're viewing this now, so I'll show a back view as well. So it's going to look something like that, and then you bring your leg in, and then you sort of just move them both to whatever direction you're going in, and then you bring them back in. So it's sort of like, and I'll show that from the back. So what you want to do once again is you want to flick them both out, and then once you do that, bring them back in, flick them both out, bring them back in. So in full speed. I'll mix this one with the Charleston so you can see how it's going to look like once you start putting all the moves together. So it's something like that, and I'll just show that from the front again. And that's sort of how it's going to be. So for this step, what you're going to want to do is you want to get back into the Charleston sort of movement of stuff. So you're going to want to lift your leg out, bring him in, and then what you want to do is, it's a bit different. So it's sort of a combo you can mix with a Charleston. So this is what the move exactly is. So it's sort of bringing it out just like that. So what you want to do is you want to put your feet diagonally like this, and then pretty much all you want to do from this part forward is just jump to the other side like that, and then jump back, and then jump forward, and jump back. So I like this move because once you do it in full speed, it sort of looks like your feet are wiping the ground. So it's a really neat move. And then from the back view, it's going to look something like that. And then once you get the hang with one foot, what you want to start doing is practicing it with both feet. So something like this. So this move, it's sort of based around the running man, but it's a totally different variation. I use this one a lot. It's one of my favorite moves, so I'll show you how to do it now. So once again, you want to start by just jumping and lift your leg up. But this time what you want to do, it's kind of like in the last step I just showed you with sort of wiping the feet on the ground. You want to go back into that position diagonally, but this time what you want to do is you want to lift your leg up again and move this one in this direction, just like with the Charleston and the running man. So it's sort of like that sort of thing. And so what you want to do is it's kind of going to be like this, so out and then in, and then to the other diagonal sort of direction. So it's going to look something like this. And I'll show that from the back, so in sort of a slow motion. So jump up, lift your leg up, out, sort of, and then in this direction. Then bring it in, bring this foot up, and then out again. Bring it in, move your body to this side, out again. So in a faster motion, it's going to look something like that. So this move, it's a nice move to incorporate in these basic combos. So what you want to do with this move is you want to start by putting your leg out like this and leaving your other one just in a neutral position. So it's like this, and you want to do that, so bring it out to the side, put it back, and then once you put it back, you want to lift this leg up, move it out, put it back, and then move this leg out again. So it's sort of this motion. So once you mix it in with the Charleston, it's going to look something like this. And now I'll show it from the back. So what you want to do is your leg out like this, and then back like that, move in this direction, put it back, move that foot out, same thing, so mixing that in with the Charleston, it's going to look something like this. And then once you get really comfortable with that, you can sort of do a little spin, but I'll get into that in the next step. So that spin I just showed you all, I'll be showing that in better detail now. So all you want to do is get your leg, put it behind this leg, and then you kind of want to spin in the direction of your right if you're using your right foot. So it's gonna look something like that. It probably does look confusing, I'm not sure, but I'll show that from behind as well. So you just lift that one back, and then pretty much what's going to happen is that this foot over here, my left foot, it's kind of just going to spin around when you push and sort of apply pressure in that direction. You're going to push with your right foot, but your left foot's going to spin around and bring it all back together. So it's sort of like that. So with the Charleston, it's kind of look like that, and with I'll just show that move again that I did before. So it's like this, and that's a move I do use fairly often in my videos. It's a pretty neat move, so hopefully you guys understand that well, and we'll start learning that. So I hope you all really did enjoy this video. I did have a lot of fun making it, and if you have any questions at all, please remember to drop them down below. And please remember, if this video did help you out, to leave a like and to also subscribe to my channel. I want to start being a lot more active here. And that's pretty much all I have to say for now. Remember to follow my Instagram at SteamsAUS for more videos, more tutorials. I'm going to start posting, that was bad. I'm going to start posting videos there on tutorials probably once or twice a week as well. So as well as my YouTube channel, I'm going to be having little combo tutorials that are 60 seconds on there. And I will be uploading my first one this Sunday. So please remember to check that out. And that's all for now. Hope you all did enjoy the video, and I'll see you all later.